Capricorn, welcome. Come on in. This is going to be a general reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, so I'm just going to talk about whatever comes up. I'm not looking for anything in particular. Also, I am using Oracle and Tarot cards. I'm going to start with a few different Oracle cards, and then we'll move on to the Tarot. So let's take a look, guys. What is going on in your life? What messages, guidance, confirmation, clarity? Just what does Spirit feel like Capricorn needs to see or hear today? This deck is the Mystical Shaman Oracle, and these cards that I'm drawing for this part will represent the overall theme or message, just the lens of perception, what Spirit feels like you need to focus on or be aware of as we go through this reading today. What do we have for Capricorn, please, Spirit? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, first card, the Coyote. This can be about tricksters. This can be about things not going according to plan. I think it's like a divine detour, really. To soul retrieval. Card number 12 or 3 and 49 or 13-4. 3-4. I feel like there's something happening, something that didn't go according to plan or isn't going according to plan. And this is happening because there's a need for you to take a different direction in order to call the parts of yourself back together. Feel like things that you have sent out into the world universe, pieces of yourself that you have left behind, it is time for you to call them back in. Stand still. Yeah. I feel like this Coyote, whatever you feel like was a deception, a trick of the universe, however you want to view that, something that unexpectedly changed in a way that was perhaps chaotic or felt like a trick. This has happened for you to pull these pieces back to yourself. It's time for you to stand still, meditate, connect with your inner self, ground, center, really focus. And I feel, when I look at this card, I feel you pulling those pieces of your soul back to yourself. I see this light coming into you. Card number 52 or 7. I feel like you have been scattered and you are coming back to self, back to center. Whatever this was that didn't go away the way that you had planned it, happened for your highest good. This was divine intervention, a divine detour, an experience that was necessary for you. Let's see here. What else do we have for Capricorn, please, Spirit? White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. And Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. I feel like whatever this was that came in, it felt very magical, very exciting. You were all in, ready for this, and something changed, something happened. I feel like there were some small details that didn't work out, and because of that, because of these small things, which actually are not small things at all, I feel like it couldn't take flight. And it's caused this shift in direction, focus for you. Like I said, it was divine. There is a magic about this. I don't feel like that it is ended. I feel like it is a standstill. It is this period of retuning, looking at the small details, why these things were put in your way and why it couldn't work out because of those things. A time of evaluation and rewriting your plan. We have Chameleon Spirit, card number 14 or 5. Act as if. Let's see, hold on. What else do we have with that, please, Spirit? What else for Capricorn? I don't know why with that Coyote Spirit, I just hear you saying, yeah, the universe, God, however you want to refer to that. The universe has a funny sense of humor. But you got me with that one. I feel like you're kind of left dumbstruck and laughing even, and laughing at the absurdity of it. I don't know why I'm getting that. What else for Capricorn, please? Anything else for Capricorn? Okay. Act as if, card number 14 or 5, and card number 13 or 4, cat spirit. Claim your independence. You know, like I said, soul retrieval, calling the parts of yourself back together, being in wholeness with yourself, in balance, grounded, stable, whether you are feeling that way or not during this process. Act as if. Put that energy out there and create that space for that. Claim your independence. I feel like there's something that you are trying to separate yourself from, something that you have given a lot of yourself to. And you're recognizing through this event, whatever this trickster moment was, this divine detour, that it is time for you to pull those parts of yourself back to you. That it is not being, your soul is not being uplifted in this situation, that it is not feeding your soul. And you have given a lot to this, I feel. Like I said, you're being asked to act as if, to move forward as if you have completed this, as if you have pulled these parts of yourself back together, and claim your independence. Go forward in your wholeness with all of the pieces of yourself until you reach this point, until you're able to actually strike out on your own in an independent way. Act as if you are. It's a strong message I'm getting for that. Bottom of the deck, seahorse spirit. Watch and wait. You think it was a divine detour. You think it put a stop or an end. You don't think it was a divine detour. I think you feel like it put a stop or an end to this forward movement. But I really feel like it was just a divine detour. And where you are intended to go, you will reach that goal. You will claim your independence, find your confidence, your strength. You will pull the pieces back to yourself and create that feeling of wholeness within you again. And Spirit is saying with Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. I think you have no idea what is coming in for you. You taking this time, this moment to stand still and regroup is creating great movement for you. Let's see here. What else do we have for Capricorn, please? What messages do we have for Capricorn? What additional messages to provide clarity and confirmation? Just guidance for Capricorn, please, Spirit. What do we have for Capricorn? I feel like when it takes a long time, they're very specifically chosen messages. Breathe. I'm really getting this feeling that there's a need for you to do some kind of breath work, whether it is doing something that elevates your heart rate, gets you into the space of deep breathing, something very physical, or whether, yoga and meditation can be physical as well, or whether it is yoga or meditation, really focusing on your breathing and centering yourself. I feel like that's really important for you right now. Deep knowing. There's something that you truly intuitively understand. You feel it calling to you. You have this deep knowing about what this is. And I feel like because you have this deep knowing, that makes this coyote energy, this divine detour, all that more confusing for you. But your knowing is not wrong. It's correct. There's just a detour. It's time to stand still and do this inner work to center yourself and pull these parts of yourself back together so that when you claim your independence, you move forward with your fullness. Yeah. What else for Capricorn, please? Round and round. I feel like this person, this group, this project, whatever it is that you have given yourself out to, I feel like you feel like, or even in this experience, maybe both, you feel like you have been going in this repetitive cycle round and round again. Like it's the same thing over and over again. And I feel like that is why this detour came in for you. It's time to get off that repetitive cycle and to change the direction or the trajectory by the book. I feel like there's a big, on the bottom of the deck, we have the thinker. I feel like there is a big shift, a big change coming in for you. I feel like you're about to change the direction that your life is headed in. But there's a message here that it is important for you to do this by the book, to do it in an upright way, and to be very clear, to honor the past and the traditions, but to really do this the right way, whatever that means to you, by the right way, but by the book, to follow the rules, follow the guidelines, cross your T's, dot your I's, make sure that you have everything in order and in place before you move forward. Thinker, I feel like you have put a lot of time and effort into this, a lot of thought. I feel like during this period of standstill right now, you are really doing a lot of thinking about your life, where you have been, how you got where you are, and where you truly want to go, and what needs to shift and change for this to happen. You could be in your head a bit too much. That could be this need for breathing, and really I feel meditation strongly with this. This need for meditation to kind of separate from your monkey brain and get in touch with your higher self to gain this clarity in order to move forward. Let's take a look at the tarot and see what additional messages we have for you, Capricorn. Guidance, clarity, confirmation. Just what does Capricorn need to see or hear to more fully understand this situation where they are right now? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm feeling too, like I was just thinking about by the book, and I looked up at the mouse spirit and it says tend to the small things. I feel like you need to pay attention to the fine print, whether you're signing a contract in whatever that has relation to, or in terms of whatever it is, whatever this change that you're trying to make in order to assert your independence. There's a need as you do this by the book to pay attention to the small details, the small print. There's something about that, something in the details, the small details. Okay, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn, please? What do they need to see or understand? Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment, having it all. In terms of love, emotion, creativity, spirituality, really feeling emotionally fulfilled. Let's see what else about that Ten of Cups. I feel like there's something else that goes with that. Ace of Swords, truth. I think you're coming to an understanding or a truth for yourself. Ace of Swords, it's an epiphany. It's an aha moment. I feel like you're really coming to an understanding of what that Ten of Cups looks like for you, what that Ten of Cups really is for you. I feel like this Ace of Swords could even be this coyote. It made you stop and come to this standstill with this new understanding, this new truth about what your Ten of Cups is. I feel like you had a perception of that for quite some time, and it is shifting. You're seeing this differently now. Nine of Pentacles. This is someone independent. This is very much this cat spirit, claim your independence. Nine of Pentacles is often called the single lady card. It does not have to be someone who's single, but it can be, or someone who's becoming single. Someone who is claiming their independence. Someone who is confident, stable, secure. They know their worth. They understand their value, and they refuse to settle for less. I feel like you're coming into a place of confidence and strength and understanding in who you are, what your soul longs for, and what you want. And you recognize your abundance as a person, your ability to create and generate and provide for yourself. You're also very generous. The Star, this is renewed hope, assistance from the universe, clarity. It could have been what came in to provide this aha moment for you. It's also recognition of your strength, of your independence, of the value that you provide. Ten of Swords. This has, I feel like there has been divine assistance in this for you discovering truly your value, how you have been undervalued, how you have undervalued yourself. And I feel like that's part of the soul retrieval, is recognizing your true value. But I feel like it was a huge burden, betrayal, heartbreak, something very, very difficult for you to come to this place, to overcome. I feel like this is something you have been working through for quite some time. And it has been really hard, very painful and difficult in a lot of ways. But this is the 10. This is the end of this cycle. You having this renewed hope, faith, belief in yourself, standing up for yourself and asserting your independence brings this difficult cycle to an end. It brings it to the 10, to the conclusion of this. And what you get when you allow this to happen, when you truly recognize your value and your worth and refuse to settle for less, stop feeding into this difficulty because you're selling yourself short, is a passionate new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Very passionate, very fired up, very motivated for change. Act as if you believe this. Even if you don't, you should. I think you're going to continue to work towards that, but act as if you believe in your value, in your worth. Other people are going to see this change in you, and it is going to bring this difficulty to an end to give you a passionate new beginning. Love to see that for you. What else for Capricorn? What do you have for Capricorn, please? What else do we need to see or understand? Okay. You're telling me to do this. I love this. The Emperor. It's the card of Aries. Doesn't have to be. The Emperor is the ultimate embodiment of all the kings. It's the divine masculine, King of Kings. It's card of Aries. It's someone who is a leader, someone who is confident in their ability, someone who is capable of getting people to work together in order to accomplish their goal. This is someone who is in charge, very, very motivated and determined. And this is someone that does not doubt their worth. You're going to be keep acting as if, keep doing the work. You are going to embody your Emperor energy. That's exactly where you're headed. I feel like taking these steps and jumping into this passionate new beginning, whatever it is. It could be passion about a creative project. It could be a passionate connection with a person, a rekindling in a current situation. But this doing this and igniting this passion, accepting it, you are truly going to step into this empowered Emperor energy. I love it. What else for Capricorn? And I feel like we're still supposed to go this way. What else for Capricorn, please, Spirit? Anything else? Three of Cups, reconciliation, reunion, coming back together. It's celebration. Can be reconnecting with people from your past, reconnecting with siblings, old loves, old sweethearts, childhood friends, or a past life connection. I do feel like this passionate new beginning is coming in with someone who you are reconciling with, coming back together with. If it is not someone who you have known in this life, it is someone you have a past life connection with, and you're going to feel it. You're going to feel that in your soul. What is the potential outcome for Capricorn? Again, too many. Actually, I'm going to take these. Four of Cups, Nine of Fire. You have Air, Adelita of Fire, and the Tower. So Four of Cups is, you know, this is, I feel like you have been dissatisfied. I feel like by all appearances, you have everything you could want for in life, but there's a part of you longing for something more. I feel like for this passionate spark, you know, you want more than just love. You want passion and desire and heat. And I feel like that's what you're recognizing. I think you're recognizing that you're worthy of getting what you want, that you give as much as you want. I feel like there is or has been a cup that has been offered. I feel like perhaps initially you didn't recognize it because you were so focused on what you had and not having what you want. But you're coming to realize that that cup that was offered, and here we have this bird in the background, this messenger, intellect, thought, this Ace of Swords, this recognition and this truth, that this cup being offered, this fourth cup, is a divine cup, and that it is what you want to go after. Nine of Wands is someone who is defensive. I feel like with this coyote energy here, you've kind of felt like the rug was pulled out from underneath your feet, and you're a bit defensive about this. Like, is this really going to work out for me? If I reach out for this cup that I feel is this divine gift for me, is it really going to work out? You're cautious. You have, with the you have Air, this is the Page of Swords. You're watching, you're observing. I feel like you, you know, as you connect with this person, you're kind of keeping your eyes open to really see what happens, what plays out. You're gathering information. You're starting on this. You're starting up something new, but I feel like you're observing, you're watching. And I feel like this person is seeing you be defensive, you kind of holding back. The Adelita of Fire is the Knight of Wands. There is going to be a lot of passion. I feel like as you're figuring this out and you're in this defensive energy, you're gonna be kind of non-committal, or this person is kind of a, you're either asking, or both of you, have they changed? And they're saying, has this person changed? Have they really made these differences? Do they really recognize what this cup is? Because they're still defensive and observing and kind of coming in and out. They're in with passion and out. You know, whatever that is, whether it's romantic or on a work project, whatever it is, whoever this person is that you are working with, or you, because of your defensiveness and because you're still gathering information, you're kind of in and out. It's like you really want to pour your passion into this. You really want to do this work, but you're cautious. We do get the Tower here, which is sudden upheaval, a big shift, structures crumbling because they're not capable of supporting the foundation as a foundation for what is being built upon them. And I feel like what is crumbling is this in and out energy, this doubt, this fear. I feel like you and your person, I feel like it's going to be a bit tentative, whoever this is you're connecting with, in whatever dynamic that relationship takes. It is going to be a bit tentative in the beginning, but this Tower is happening. I feel like it is shaking it up for both of you. I feel like you're both recognizing your defensiveness. You're recognizing how you've held back. They're recognizing their defensiveness and how they have held back. And this Tower's coming down in order to rebuild this connection on a more solid, sturdy foundation. Show me a little more. What comes after this Tower? Anything else? Okay. Beautiful. Idolita of air. This is the Knight of Swords. You know, the Knight of Swords is someone who comes in fighting, comes charging in with information. It came out as a crossing energy, and I feel like it's just, the desire is still there, but I feel like there's going to be a bit more caution. I don't think that you're just going to come charging in with all the information, and nor are they. You're going to be a bit cautious. You're going to, I love that actually. You're an earth sign. You're practical. You know that there's a steady pace that needs to be maintained. Where there was perhaps things not being communicated, as if this were in reverse, things are starting to shift. There are also some things that will need to be communicated that haven't quite come out yet, but I do feel that they will, because we have the Madre of Earth, or the Queen of Pentacles. This is actually your card, Capricorn. Very practical, very grounded, very abundant, very, it's the next stage or phase of evolution of the Nine of Pentacles to the Madre, or the Mother of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Very, very abundant. This is to me, the Queen of Pentacles is the fairy godmother card. You have a magic. You're able to bring life and grow and nurture to fruition, whatever you put your energy and your focus into. Very, very abundant, very loving, very nurturing. I just feel like this connection, there's going to be some things to overcome, but I feel like the doorway is being opened or prepared for this to happen. But it's going to be very abundant and fruitful and nurturing. I feel very loving. Yeah, I just really feel very loving, but it is going to take a little bit of time. The love is there, definitely. The desire is there on both parts. It's going to take some time and some communication. You're going to get there. And it also has to do with you really leveling up and continuing to mature and recognize your value and your worth. Bottom of the deck is the Idolita of water, which is the Knight of Cups. This is an offer of love. Someone coming in, whether it is friendship, like in platonic, or siblings, or romantic, soulmate love, however it comes in for you, whatever this is, and you know your story, it is an offer of love. I feel like someone has an offer of love for you, and you also have this offer of love for someone else. I feel like it's a back and forth flow between the two of you. Wow. But it will be very abundant, but there's a need to communicate. Wow. I think you're going to communicate about a lot of this stuff that you learned about yourself. And I feel like in this process of separation, this person has also learned a lot about themselves. Wow. All right, so this is what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope that it resonated for you, and if so, I hope it helped. If you guys want to help me out, support my channel, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. You guys know the spiel. Any way that you would like to help support my channel, I truly appreciate. And regardless of whether you want to support my channel or not, I truly love spending this time with you guys. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that I see you again. Until next time, love and light.